What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Now in this video we are going to be talking about Clickbank. More specifically, we are going to be promoting a Clickbank offer using Bing ads, but we're not going to be using the regular method. We're going to be doing it in a brand new way, using a brand new method that you probably haven't seen before. All right, so make sure you stay throughout the video because I'm going to be sharing with you little tips and tricks and some life hacks along the way so that this method is the most effective method that you've ever promoted Clickbank offers on Bing ads. All right. So before we go into Clickbank and before I start talking about the kind of offers you want to promote, I want to show you a diagram, right? I want to show you how this works, right? Because when you are doing affiliate marketing, you have a traffic source and your goal is to basically take that user and send them to buy a product or service. Now, the way we do it is we do it using something called an affiliate link, right? This is a special link that we make the user click or we give to the user and they need to click on it. So that way the merchant and Clickbank know that we were the ones that actually sent this user through and they purchased the product or service because of us. And that way we get a commission. And commissions typically range from 50% to 75%. Sometimes they could be as high as 90%. It really depends on the specific offer. And so we're going to be looking at an offer. Now, what you don't want to do is you never want a direct link. There are only a couple of times that you really could direct link. There's only a few instances. But for the most part, you're not going to be direct linking because direct linking is kind of like, just really forcing somebody to buy it, right? You're not giving them value. You're not explaining to them. You're not building rapport. You're not doing anything for them. And so the conversion rates are going to be a lot lower for direct linking. And additionally, if you use something like, paid traffic or Facebook ads or something like that with direct linking, you're going to have issues because those traffic sources do not want you to direct link because affiliate marketing, typically they make bold claims that they can't really back up. So you never want a direct link except in a couple of really small instances that are really not going to be concerning in this video, in this method. And so what you want to do is you want to create something in the middle, right? It could be like some kind of value. It could be a website. It could be a tool. It could be a brand you're building. It could be some kind of an asset, some kind of an app, anything. But you have to deliver some kind of value, okay? And so in this video, I'm going to show you a special way of doing just that, okay? So definitely stay tuned. But before we get there, let's go look at some of the offers that we're going to be promoting. And so here I am in my Clickbank account, but I typically don't use Clickbank. I typically use something called CB Engine or Clickbank Engine, and this is another site. It's a lot easier to navigate, at least in my opinion. You can get statistics very, very quickly. And so here I'm looking at offers here, and I'm seeing an earning percentage. I can go into new products, best gains, top gravity. There's a lot of interesting statistics. Top Clickbank vendors, that have gravities, deltas, etc., etc. There's a lot of interesting ways, and by using this tool, you can find a lot of offers that you probably wouldn't be able to find otherwise. And so, what we're going to be focusing in this video is a health and fitness offer, okay? And so, on the right-hand side, you want to pick health and fitness, and you want to put diet in the keywords. And once you do search, you're going to have a list of these offers. Now, I personally look at gravity, right? And here's an offer called the custom keto diet. And this offer has a very, very high gravity, right? So typically anything above 100, 150 is considered fairly high. And so this is a gravity. What this means is that there's a lot of people promoting this product. There's a lot of action happening. It's being moved a lot. And that's also a good thing, but it's also a bad thing because that means a lot of competition. Your ad costs are going to be higher. Maybe there's a higher chance of getting banned because every affiliate, is basically promoting this product. So you want something lower, right? And so we have custom keto diet. We have 14-day rapid soup diet. This is an offer you can promote, but I was really interested in this offer. This offer is the smoothie diet, 21-day rapid weight loss program. Its average dollar per sale is 28. Gravity is 102. So this sounds like a pretty cool offer to promote. And so I basically opened it here in another window, and we can basically take a look. Brand new 2020 relaunch, earn over 100 per sale, high converting core plus offer plus 3 upsells, including a $50 order bump. easy to sell to women in the health and weight loss market, right? So they basically tell you a little bit about the offer. The marketplace rating is 5 out of 5. The billing type is recurring. We have a gravity of 102, which is a healthy gravity, 75% commission. And so it's a fairly, right, it's doing well in the health dieting. It's number 5. In the health, it's number 24 rank. So it's a legit offer. Let's go visit the website and take a look at what it looks like, so we have a better idea of the landing page and what the visitor is going to see. So here's the landing page, the smoothie diet. You can basically watch this video here. There you go. It has a video presentation there. You can basically scroll down, some testimonials. So it looks like a high quality landing page that I really like. And so now what we want to do is we want to think about the ways we're going to be promoting. Now I already mentioned that we are going to be promoting this offer on Bing Ads, but we do not want a direct link, okay? Direct linking, sometimes it works, but it's a lot better if you create some kind of engagement. You do something, you get the visitor, right? And so what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to create an engagement to the visitors using a free tool. And then we're going to go out and we are going to actually build a campaign in Bing Ads. We're going to do the whole process so that you can see how it's done and you can learn from that, all right? So how are we going to build the engagement? Okay, there's a lot of ways to build engagement. Like if you look at this diagram, and I don't really want to show it to you. I want to talk to you a little bit about it, but then I'm going to show you what I've done. And so an example of an engagement could be a website. This is kind of an old school method. It could be a tool, a brand, quiz. It could be something that provides the user with value. And so when I say engagement, it's something that's no strings attached. We're just helping the user out. We're not expecting a sale. We're not pushing for a sale. We're just giving them value, and then they can decide all for themselves, okay? And so what I have here is a tool called Calculator, right? And this is basically calculators, okay? And they have other things as well, but what we're interested in calculators, right? So if we go to the list of calculators, and if you visit calculate.com, you'll be able to basically browse their existing calculators. They have finance, pricing, cost, loan, calculator, health, price, car, design. What we want is the health, right? Once we click on the health, we are going to be basically looking at different health calculators, okay? So there's the wellness calculator, calorie, daily protein, body mass index, gain muscle. So in this example, we're not looking to show a calculator that has to do with gaining muscle or protein requirements or anything like that. That's more for building muscle, right? That's for like bodybuilders, people interested in actually putting on muscle, right? We are looking for a calculator that's about losing weight. And the best calculator that I found is this one. This is the Calorie Calculator, and I basically opened it up here, and you can basically take a look. And this is what the calculator looks like. It has an age, height, weight, gender, BMR, and basically it's going to tell you, right, once you input all these values, it's going to tell you what your basal metabolic rate, right? So if I put, let's say I put, I don't know, 30 years old, height 180 centimeters, that's 5'11", for those of you in the States, and we put weight, let's say 75, it's going to say your basal metabolic rate is 1,731 calories per day. And we can also pick a gender here. For female, it's going to be a little bit lower. For males, it's going to be a little bit higher. And what this essentially means is that this is how many calories your body burns per day, right? This is your kind of baseline, okay? And it basically tells you BMR is about 70% of daily expenditure and depends on how much you exercise. Your daily income should be 2,249 calories per day to maintain your weight, right? So if you consume these calories, and this is obviously depends on if you exercise, if you don't exercise, there's a lot of factors. But this is a standard, right? When it comes to calorie calculators, this is a standard thing. And obviously, it's not like exact to the point, right? It's not exact to the calorie, but it gives you a general picture. And then you can kind of go from that number and see what's working for you. And we basically have this calculator. Now, I didn't really create this calculator. This was available, but I can basically edit anything, right? I can edit this field. We have the age. We have decimal places. We can, there's slider settings, right? From 10 to 100. Obviously, that's what you want for age, right? You don't want it to be from 0, right, to 1,000, right? We have the height, we have the weight. So this is a very, very powerful tool because you can basically, you don't even need to create this calculator. You can just use an existing calculator, and this is where the power of this tool is. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this calculator and we are gonna display it to the user. We're gonna send traffic to this calculator from Bing Ads, okay? And so what we're gonna do is, right, we are gonna go into, basically you can look at all these functionality. There's design, we can add a new field, there's tables, integration, results, which is where we're basically collecting emails. There's submissions, reports, everything like that. And what we want, right, we want to basically integrate it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into publish, and we have this basically embed code. And we can actually even download a WordPress plugin, which is gonna be very, very helpful to us as well, right? So look at this WordPress plugin. We can basically use it to embed the calculator on our website. Now, before you go further, you do need a website for this method. You can use direct linking, but like I said, this is a method I do not recommend. Fortunately, it's very, very simple to create a website. All you need to do is click the link below, sign up for Bluehost. Bluehost is one of the best web hosts when it comes to this kind of stuff, right? It's super easy. They give you a free SSL certificate. They give you unlimited, lots of websites you can create. I don't know the exact numbers, but it's a lot. It's a one-click WordPress install. They give you a free domain as well. They give you a lot of perks. And if you want to get the special deal that I'm talking about, make sure you click the link in the description and you're going to be eligible to get this special offer. And it's going to cost you something like the price of coffee in New York, which is almost nothing, right? You cannot get free hosting. You have to pay something, but it's almost nothing, right? And when you have a website, what you'll be able to do is you will be able to basically create a page, and you will be able to basically install this WordPress plugin. Now, let me show you how this works. So here I have inside one of my websites, and this is a WordPress install here. And what you can do is you can go into plugins, and you can install a new plugin. So what you can do is you can click on Add New, and you will be able to click the name of the product. And once you click Add Plugins, you can basically search for this plugin. And so this plugin is called the WordPress. It's called Calorie Calculator, right? Calculator's Builder. So we're gonna search for this plugin, Calorie. We're gonna type that, and we're gonna find this in the repository. And here's the plugin. We're gonna click on Install, and once we have it installed, we will be able to add that exact calculator to a page very, very simply and very, very easily. And so if I go to one of my pages, I'm gonna click on Add New, and I'm gonna create a new page. And then I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna go to our calculator, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into WordPress Builder. We're gonna open this WordPress Builder, and we're gonna look at how we can do it, right? And they basically give you the syntax here. So it utilizes WordPress shortcodes. All you need to do is insert this shortcode. So we're gonna go back here, we're gonna insert this shortcode because we already have the plugin. Now we just need the ID of the calculator, right? So we're gonna go back here, we're gonna look up our ID, we're gonna go in here, and we're gonna see the ID of this calculator. You're gonna go here, and here you see that there's the calc ID. We're gonna copy this, we're gonna go back here, and we're gonna paste this ID. All right, so once we pasted the ID, all we need to do is click on publish. Actually, we can even give it a name. So we can call it something like Calorie Calculator. You can rename it whatever you want. We're gonna hit on publish, and we're gonna see if this works, right? We're gonna go to our calorie. All right, so now that we inserted this calculator, this is what it looks like. We basically see this calculator on our main page. Now, there's a lot of things that you can do. Once you're editing the page, it's just like any other page, right? You can put in the content, you can put anything. But what's most important here is that you have the calculator, and they can basically send their email address. And this is something, if you want, you can do that. You can also add a link to an offer. You can do a lot of interesting things. And what we're going to do is we're going to run Bing ads to this calculator, okay? We're not going to run it to the offer. We are going to run Bing ads to this calculator, and I'm going to show you how this works. And so here I am in Bing ads, and we're going to create a campaign for a lose weight campaign, and we're going to run traffic to that calculator, and that way we can collect the leads and then send them to the Clickbank offer later on. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a brand new campaign. I'm gonna go into campaigns. I'm gonna click on create new campaign here, and we're gonna do it from scratch. We're gonna do a brand new campaign, visits to my website. We're going to do search ads. We're going to click on next, and we're going to create this from the beginning. We're going to call it something like weight loss campaign. Okay, individual budget, we're going to start with maybe something like $10 per day. We're going to put United States initially. We're not going to do Canada, United States. We're going to put United States. We're going to select this target. We're going to scroll down. We're going to deselect this about your targeted location because we only want people in our targeted location. We're going to keep English. We're going to save and go to the next step. We're not going to enter this. We're going to enter the ad group name. This is going to be AG1, ad group 1. And then we can basically add the keywords. And what the keywords are going to be is Calorie Calculator, free Calorie Calculator. And then we can basically go into Google, and Google is going to help us to basically think of similar keywords. So if I type free Calorie Calculator, we can do this. We can enter it, and then we can basically take a look at it. Best Calorie Calculator app, calories and food, all of this. So I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to select all of these keywords here, and we're going to paste the ones we think are the best ones. We're going to paste them here. We don't want bodybuilding. We want best calories and food. We don't want that. Recipe, we don't want that as well. This is not macro. This is calorie deficit. And then we can also do something with basal BMR, basal metabolic rate calculator, right? So if we go into Google and take a look at what Google suggests, there you go. Basal metabolic calculator. We're going to go in here and we're going to type that. Best free calculator 2020, 2021. You can even do basal metabolic calculator best. And that's all you have to do. Basically, we are advertising our calculator, right? And you can have, it's giving you suggestions, maybe something like weight loss calculator, something similar, right? And once you have this, you're good to go. Now, what I recommend is you make the following changes, okay? You're going to look for a tool called Keyword Toaster, okay? And I'm going to explain to you why this is an important tool. If you type Keyword Toaster, and you basically click the first result, you want to paste the keywords you just had there. And you want to choose, you want to deselect this, and you want to basically deselect everything. So it's kind of a light color. And you want to select broad modified and exact match. You're going to select all of this. You're going to copy that. You're going to go back. You're going to paste. And now you have the ad group. It's ready to go. Now we're going to save and go to the next step. And here's where we're going to create the ad. We're not going to worry the ad extensions too much here, because it's a little bit of an advanced topic. You don't really need that right now. We're going to create an ad here, and we're just going to type something like, so for instance, once we type that in Google, we have Calorie Calculator, right? And that's all you have to do. You can basically, you have the title. The final URL is going to be the link to your website. So let's say your website is best or something like Calorie King or Calorie Fitness.com or something like this. And then you're going to have a page called Calculator, Calorie Calculator. And this is where you're going to have the calculator, right? And then you're going to have the title, looking for a, that's it, right? Look no further. Or we can type something like best calorie calculator, right? Check, check your BMR rate. Basal metabolic rate, something like this. And you can also fill out part 3. Path is going to be the path. It's going to be Calorie Calculator, because we want them to basically see that we are not sending them to a regular website. We're sending them to the exact page. And then you can have a description that you can basically tell them a little bit more about the calculator as well. And that is all you have to do. You can basically save. So let's say we write the description here. The best calorie calculator on the web tells you easily, instantly gives you your BMR for weight loss. That's it. As simple as that. We're going to click on save, and now we have it, right? We're going to click on save here, and that's all, and we're good to go, right? The next thing is we can basically go save and go to the next step, and now our campaign is done. The next thing what we can do is our bid strategy. You can do manual. You can do enhanced CPC. It's up to you. Then you can basically bid. We're going to bid 50 cents. You can bid $1. Remember, the offers are paying a lot, right? This is not a CPA marketing offer that pays you a couple of dollars for conversion, right? These offers, Clickbank offers, they pay a decent amount, so it's not gonna be a problem to break even. Especially, in addition, we're also collecting emails, so we can potentially promote multiple offers to these people, and we can make even more money. So I don't have any problems paying $1 per click if I'm collecting leads, if I'm building a list. And so we have campaign targets. We don't have to worry about advanced. We don't have to worry about that. And now you just have to click on save, and it's gonna go into review, right? It's gonna go into a review, and once it goes into a review, Microsoft is gonna basically look over your campaign, and it's gonna see. And if you follow the instructions that I told you, having your own website from Bluehost, just doing it correctly, doing everything by the book, you're not gonna have any issues with going further. All right, guys. So that is all I wanted to cover in this video. Obviously, you can promote any other niches here as well. I really, really hope you've gotten value here. Let me know below in the comments what you thought about this video. If you have any questions or comments, let me know if you enjoyed this method or you didn't, or maybe you want to see another method. I would be super happy to help you out. But that is all I have for you guys for today. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because on this channel, we have daily videos with advanced tactics for absolutely free. So you're going to learn some advanced tactics that nobody else is talking about. So you're going to have a leg on your competition, right? You'll be able to get more conversions than somebody who is still using the old tactics. All right, guys. So thank you again for watching this video, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand new method. So definitely do not forget to subscribe.